Going in depth, the Tucson City Council member is causing widespread outrage after comments she posted on social media related to the murder of Charlie Kirk. News 4 Tucson's chief investigative reporter, Cora Nylander, is live outside the Ward 1 offices on the west side with more on what was said and how people are reacting to it. Chorus.
Yeah, well, Sean, Ward 1 City Councilwoman Lane Santa Cruz is now caught in the middle of controversy spreading nationally for posts she made on social media. Well, tonight she's putting out her first statement responding to all of the outrage, claiming her comments were taken out of context.
She's just immature and she's nasty.
Kathleen Wynn, the director of the Pima County GOP, isn't mincing words about how she feels after seeing these social media posts from Ward 1 Tucson City Councilwoman Lane Santa Cruz. The posts were Instagram stories made Wednesday evening after conservative activist Charlie Kirk was assassinated. The first post, Santa Cruz misspelled karma as crama, if you know, you know, and in Spanish wrote Diosito te maldiga, which translates to God curse you. The other post was an out-of-context quote of Charlie Kirk talking about not liking the word empathy and it being a new age word that he claimed caused a lot of damage. Wynn knew Kirk very well.
The quote about empathy was taken out of context because there was another part of it that said Charlie preferred sympathy to empathy. So if she doesn't want to be empathetic to those of us who are grieving for Charlie Kirk, maybe she could try a little bit of sympathy.
I reached out to Lane Santa Cruz by phone and email and received no response, so I went to her Ward 1 office and nobody answered the door. She later posted on Facebook saying her posts were taken out of context and portrayed her being in favor of Kirk's assassination, which she says is not true. Writing, quote, "As an elected official, I take my responsibility seriously to represent Tucson and our residents with integrity, compassion, and accountability. I unequivocally denounce political violence, gun violence, and all forms of violence." I reached out to the mayor and every member of the city council. I did not hear back from council members Kevin Dahl and Roque Perez. I did hear back from Paul Cunningham and Nikki Lee. Cunningham said, quote, "No elected official should be celebrating someone murdered." In a statement, Lee told me in part, quote, "Every member of our community is entitled to their First Amendment right to speak. It is important to understand that unless an action is taken by the governing body as a whole, the individual statements of council members, including mine, do not represent the official voice of the city council." Mayor Regina Romero sent me a statement saying in part, quote, "Gun violence is wrong. It does not belong in our political discourse, and we have to, together as Americans, advocate against gun violence of any kind." And Lane Santa Cruz, in her statement on Facebook, went on to say that she remains committed to advocating for policies that address the root causes of violence and promote lasting safety and justice. We're live tonight from the west side. Cora Nylander, News 4 Tucson.